There it is, my friends, our third Premier League trophy. The league is all wrapped up for the season, but the season itself is not yet done. We have the chance to secure a famous treble, and we take the next steps today with the second leg against Juventus in the Champions League semi-final. We are away from home, but we have a 3-0 advantage. So as long as we don't mess things up, we should be looking at a second Champions League final. It's also quite a sad episode today, as it's our final home game at the Liberty Stadium before we move into our brand new stadium. The opponents, Manchester United. What is happening, guys? My name is Adam, I am a Super Swan, and welcome to episode 109 of the Saving Swans series. The league is wrapped up for the year. We have won our third Premier League title in a row, but we are focusing on the Champions League. We take a 3-0 lead into Turin against Juventus, and as long as nothing catastrophic happens, we should be looking at a Champions League final appearance. So the tactics for the Juventus game is as follows. We're sticking with the formation. We're going to stick on control, see how things go. We can always switch it up if need be, but we're going as strong as we possibly can. Timo Horn in goal, Johnson, Boning, Pugh and Nart at the back. Zachary Paul, Pineda comes in for the suspended Diego De Luca in midfield. Noe Jose, Aradori and Girigori. Pretty much full strength. I'm happy going in control. If we can grab a goal, I think that'll pretty much seal it for us. And that's where we look at the moment. We are 3-0 up in this game. Let's see how we get on. Like I say, if we can get an away goal here, I think that'll pretty much seal it for us. But as long as nothing very bad happens, because remember, when we made the Champions League final 2 seasons ago, we were 3-0 down to Liverpool and we came back to win. It is not outside the possibility that Juventus could do the same thing and come back. So we just need to make sure we do the business and we should be pretty good to go. But Morata's on the ball 5 minutes in, stucks one challenge, and that's a very poor shot from him. We just need to make sure the Juventus don't start the game well, really. But we do head it clear from a corner. Fred on the ball. Finds DeMarco. Ascalabar, or however you say his name. Carnevale to an injured Morata, which is interesting. The fact they've started an injured striker. Carnevale. Ascakibar. DeMarco. It's a long highlight. We all know what happens on long highlights, guys. We all know what happens. It's still going. I'm preparing for it. Oh, it's a save from Timo Horn. Oh, I almost thought we were going to concede a goal. But it's a long ball from Johnson. Girigori beats his man. He's 1-on-1 and smashes it over the bar. That's not how the script goes, Girigori. You're meant to smash it in the top corner. But it's a free kick from Aradori. It's a free kick from Aradori. It is 1-0 to Swansea City, and that is probably going to seal it. They've got to score 5 goals now. We have grabbed an away goal. It's a lovely free kick from Aradori. Didn't know he had that in his locker. Apparently he does. And we are 1-0 up, and now we should be going through to the final. The two potential teams we could face are Manchester United or PSG. There's a story for both teams there if we make it to the final. It's not signed, sealed and delivered yet. Juventus could score 5 goals. That is still a possibility. But Fred's got some space past Nart. Squeeze it for Dolberg. And they do grab an equaliser. They've got to score another 4 goals. This happened when we played Liverpool. The winning team scored the first goal. No, they didn't. Actually, we scored the first goal. And then they equalised. But they do grab an equaliser. But they've got to score another 4 goals. It has happened. It has happened. We have been there. We have video proof on this channel that a 3-0 deficit can come back can be come back from. But we just need to see the game out. I'm going to change the flexible to structured, just so that, we keep tight, really. Juventus have had all the possession. Well, I say all the possession. 60% possession. Going to maybe dial that back to counter. Because there's no point going control if we're going to lose the ball. And it's 2-1 to Juventus now. And they've got to score another 3 goals to go through. I'm having deja vu. I'm having deja vu. The problem is that last time this happened, it was us that were coming back. This time round, we're on the other shoe. It's them that are coming back. I'm having it. I'm having images. I'm having images of a 5-1 win for Juventus. But Girigori's on the ball. Can they put that to bed now? Finds Pineda. He's got all the space and puts it wide. All the space. What is going on, guys? I know what's happened. I haven't encouraged the team. That's what's happened. But we're going to go into half time, and I'm thinking of going to a DM. I'm thinking about it. I'm gonna tell the team that they got what it takes to hopefully hype them up. I think I am going to go to a DM. Is that my DM? That's my old DM. I need to update my DM formation. So I'm going to bring No Way Jose into DM. Who's good at DM? I think Zachary Paul is the best DM we have. Yes. So we're going to swap them around. Arthur's a 3.5-star Cariello. We're going to bring him on. Unorthodox. But we're going to bring him on. Plus it gives us the option of giving a 5 centre-back if we want to really shut up shop. We're going to go highly structured. Ross Pugh's on a 6.4 though. But we can always swap that round by moving Arthur into centre-back. But we're going to do that. And hopefully shut up shop. We're going to make sure that Juventus don't score any more goals. And we're going to hang on for this 2-1 loss. Or even if we sneak a goal. Because if we sneak another goal, then it's pretty much over. But we just need to hang on. Fred with a free kick though. Bonin clears it. As far as Escobar. Fred back to Escobar. To Barber. No one's closing him down. Laporte to Dolberg. It's over the bar. I'm very nervous. Until we get to the final whistle, I'm going to be very nervous. But we're doing alright. We're 65 minutes in. We're still 2-1. They've got to score another 3 goals. So unless they stick them all in at the end, we are in a good position. But Marco Antonio pass it back to the goalie. Starting from the back from Juventus. Dolberg to Barber. It's been mostly Juventus all game. We grabbed our free kick goal and that's been about it. Bustos. Long ball. It's 3-1 Juventus. Murgia's grabbed the goal. Am I regretting putting Timo Horn in goal for these games? Because don't get me wrong, he's a decent goalkeeper. He's been a long time player. But should we be playing Milagres maybe? Does that look like an easy save? I'm not a goalkeeper, but that looked like an easy save. But that's okay. They've got to score another 2 goals if they want to qualify. And we're running up the clock now. Time is against Juventus. Bustos crosses it in for Dolberg. Don't foul in the box. Whew. That's okay. Girigori picks it up. Can we have a counter-attack? Can we seal the game? Girigori crosses it in for Aradori. And there it is. It might only be 3-2. We might very well lose this game. But now Juventus have got to score 3 goals to qualify. And with only 8 minutes of regular time left, I doubt that's going to happen. Girigori beats his man. He's got loads of space. Low crosses for Aradori. And it's an easy tap in for the Italian striker. And it's 3-2 on the night. Okay, a little bit disappointing. But we are going to qualify for the Champions League final. We're going to lose the battle, but we've won the war. The 3-0 win at home has definitely come back and proved to be an important result. And we're just waiting for the clock to tick down now. Aradoi's picked up a knock. And there is the final whistle. We are through to our second Champions League final. We do appreciate the efforts, even though it was a bit of a poor game for us. But we have a second chance to win the Champions League. We did mess it up the first time round, but we do have another chance. It is back in Spain. We were at the Nou Camp last time, but we are at the Santiago Bernabeu for the second time. Aradoi's out for 7 days. That's fine. Aradori impresses. We'll praise him. He did grab 2 goals. 2 very important goals, as it turns out, because Juventus scored the 3 goals they needed, but we grabbed 2 goals to make sure that we qualify. And it does look to be Man United we're facing in the Champions League final, which makes today's league game, the final game at the Liberty, oh, that more interesting. It's our last game at the Liberty Stadium, as we will be moving into our new stadium next season, and it will be up against our Champions League final opponents. You couldn't write a better story. But for our final game of the Liberty, this is the team we have. Milagres in goal, Johnson, Arthur, Pugh and Nart at the back. Zaquinia, Diego and Gomez, so a whole new midfield. Altabama, Yomar and Nathan Evans up front. So we've got 2 of our own youth academy players in the team. And it's very much a rotated team from the game against Juventus. So I'm hoping we can go out with a bang at home at the Liberty. It is the final game we'll be playing. Challenge the team to prove a point. We'll hype up the defence as well to hopefully put in a performance. And we've had some very good memories at the Liberty. And I think it's a good time to reflect on the save in general, really, because we've won the league anyway. So even if United beat us, it's not the end of the world. But, you know, we started off bottom of the league. We were in 20th place. And we've come back to become a Champions League finalists. We've won the league 3 times. We have the chance to win another FA Cup on top of the 2 we've won. And I feel as if the way we've played, I think we played very good football, very sort of passing, we pressed very well. You know, and we've got some youngsters in our team as well. Nathan Evans and Ross Pugh have been the standouts of the youth academy. So it's been a very successful save. As I mentioned, even if we've got 1 more season left, so we're going to do the end of this season, and we've got another season until FM19 comes out. So even if we win the Champions League, we do have another season left in us to sort of celebrate us in our new stadium and hopefully celebrate a Champions League win. Because that is the aim of the save, was to save Swansea City. I think we've done that. I think we've saved Swansea. I think we've definitely done that. But a Champions League trophy on top of everything would be the icing on the cake for this team. And it'd be nice to see the new stadium. I don't know where quite they're going to put it in Swansea, to be honest with you. So it'll be interesting to see. But we do go in half-time 0-0. We had 2 chances. I'm going to say it was disappointing. Again, our right-back's on 6.4. Well, I don't understand this. Does anybody want to try and let me know why my right-backs... It's always the right-back. Why is it always the right-back that's always on a poor performance? But I digress. So regardless of what happens, whether we don't win any Champions Leagues or not, or if we do or we don't, I think we've been successful overall. We've done our job. We've saved Swansea City. I'm just hoping that we can get a win against United. I mean, to be fair, we are all over them in this game. So if this is any indicator of the way the Champions League final is going to go, we're going to be alright. Watch how they score a goal now. They've had 1 shot on target all game. Watch how they score the winning goal. But Nathan Evans on the ball. Finds our 6.4 right back, Shelby Johnson. Gomez doesn't win the ball. It's a long ball. But Ross Pugh does intercept. One of our own. Yomar. Oh, what was that, Yomar? What sort of pass was that? Just passed it to absolutely no one. Dele Alli's throwing goal. I bet he will score. He doesn't, though. He doesn't. Because Milagres is there. We've been all over United. 62% possession. 4 shots on target. They've had 3 shots on target, to be fair. That's the only thing I don't like about our teams. We have a lot of shots. but not many of them are on target. And it's a common theme. But then I guess the more shots you have, the more opportunities you have to have them on target, I guess. But Kingsley Coman in the box, it's a save from Milagres. Come on, boys. We're going to shout a get creative. I want to win our last game at the Liberty against United. The team we will be facing in the Champions League final. Diego just runs into Lindelof. He just literally runs into him like a brick wall. But 58 minutes, Yomar's on a 6.5. Doesn't surprise me. It's a big game. Doesn't like big games as Yomar. He'll score 10 goals against Brighton and Huddersfield and all them lot, but he can't score goals against the big teams. So we'll bring off Yomar for Girigori. We'll make him a complete forward. We will bring on Trent for Shelby Johnson, seeing he's on 6.4. And we're going to go attacking. We're going to try and get the win. We're going to go fluid. We're going to chuck everyone forward to try and get the win at the Liberty Stadium on the last ever game at the Liberty. Watch how United win this game now. What? I'm just calling it now. But Nathan Evans on the ball. Can he find anybody? He tries to find Nart. He does find him. Gomez finds Girigori in the box. Oh, it's a nice shot from Girigori. It is 1-0. It does concern me a little bit how I have to bring on my best striker from the bench to score a goal. But there we are. But Nathan Evans does an unorthodox pass to our left back in Nart. It does pay off though, because he finds Gomez. Girigori takes a touch. And it's a lovely shot into the top corner to make it 1-0 to Swansea City in the last game at the Liberty Stadium. And we do have the chance as well to break the Premier League points record. Because remember, we started this save in the 2017-18 season. Of course, United grab an immediate equaliser. But the record is still 95 points. Because the Centurion season we kind of jumped in on. So if we can grab more than 95 points, we will break the record for Premier League points total. But, you know, if they're just going to score an immediate equaliser, then I guess that's not going to happen. But United do grab an immediate equaliser. Come on, boys. Get creative. Get a win at the Liberty. It's the last ever game. You should be hyped. Ross Pugh's on 63%. We might bring him off for Bonin. And we'll swap them two round. But it's a corner from United. Watch how they score from this corner. Right. We've had more possession. We've had more shots. We've had same shots on target. We've hit the woodwork. They've had two clear-cut chances and scored 2 goals. This game, why? Why do you do this? I want to win. Mind you, if we win 2 games, 6 points. See, if we lose this game, we will not break the Premier League points record. And I bet you we won't now, because I've mentioned it. We won't. If we get a draw, though, nice goal, Girigori, we will equal it if we win the last 2 games of the season. But we've got to win this game if we're going to break the Premier League points record. Because 6 points on top of this now, because I'll put on 89 points. Yeah, we'll equal it. But if we win, we can break it. But Girigori does grab a nice goal. I'm glad. We're giving the fans a nice, entertaining game for the last game of the Liberty. 2-2 against United. As long as we don't lose, I guess, that's fine. But that's just kind of shown how far we've come as a team. I think in the first proper episode we had of this series, Liverpool absolutely hammered us at Anfield. I think, what was it, like 5-0, something like that? But now we can draw against United at home. A team that we've already beaten for the league. And at the last game of the Liberty. This year is disappointing. I'm going to give a calm, you were unlucky today. Because it is the last home game at the Liberty Stadium. So we're not going to go too much into them. But 36 games, 89 points. We do draw against United. We do miss the chance to win. So we haven't won a game today. But like I say, you know, it's not a sprint. It's a marathon. I almost said it's not a marathon, it's a sprint. But we're almost at the finishing line as far as this season goes. We're going to skip over the Spurs and Liverpool games. It's a good thing we did wrap up the season, to be honest, because those last 3 games of the season, Liverpool and Spurs away from home. Ooh, those are tough games. But what we're going to do, we're going to come back next time for the FA Cup final against Leicester. It's going to be a 1-game episode, so we're only going to show the FA Cup in the next episode. And then we're going to follow that with another episode with a Champions League final against Manchester United. The reason I want to split them up, I mean, I could do them both in one episode, but obviously I like to talk at the end of the season. We like to do the awards. And if I do both games and the awards and the tactics, it's going to be like an hour-long episode. So we're going to do the Leicester game as a separate episode, and then we'll do the Champions League. So we've got 2 episodes left of this season, 2 cup finals for the chance to do the treble. Leave a like if you enjoyed, guys. Subscribe to the channel for more Football Manager 2018 content. We upload Saving Swans every Monday, Wednesday and Friday, 4 PM GMT. And tune in next time for part two of the treble. I wanted to make sure I wasn't blocking my face. Part 2 of the treble. If we beat Leicester, that's part 2 of 3 done. And we could be on for a famous treble winning season. Thank you very much for watching.